right, let me go in. You had problems 2 days ago?
Yep, right here.
Who did?
Me and Nick.
Why?
Because he said, first of all, we were recording there, and he said we were loitering, and we were taking the cars, and I said, if anything happens to the car, we were going to be late.
Okay, well, we'll see about that right now. Gentlemen, how are we doing, guys? Do I have to sign in? How does this go? How does this conversation start?
What conversation?
The one that I want to have.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Can I get you to ID yourself, officer?
Coupon 19879.
And you are a commander? Okay, so ID requires 3 forms: name, rank, and star number. Rule 37, chicagopolice.org. Thank you. Now, who do I talk to about a problem, Cuban? There's an illegally...
60 minutes.
For heaven's sakes, he says, what kind of problem? And then he picks up a phone. Sergeant, can I talk to you? Of course I can. I'm the public. You're a public servant. I'm just trying to be pleasant and ingratiating, and though you're not returning the same to me, I have a problem. Yes, we're human beings. You could talk in our direction. We'll hear you. Our ears work, I promise you. Okay, get it together. Okay,
Doesn't remember this. You work for us.
Stop. So, relax. Can I get your name, rank, and star number? Rule 37, Hoggetty. You're to give your name, rank, and star number when asked by any member of the community, any member of the department, on or off duty. So again, can you ID yourself? This sergeant believes he's above the law. He took a job to be a public servant, yet he has an ego. How do you take a job with an ego when your job description is a servant? You are to serve and protect, not lie and deflect. Do we understand each other? I don't know. You don't speak English, I guess. Look at, they're all gathered at the window over here. They're all gathered at the window. They all, like little kids on Christmas morning, they're all gathered at the window. they want to see what's going on so bad from the back. So we have effectively cleared out. It's just me and the desk sergeant here, and nobody wants to answer my questions. I literally came in as nice as possible. I just want to have a conversation, but public servants believe they don't have to talk to the public for some reason. This is Sergeant Haggerty. Can I get you to ID yourself, Sergeant, since we came in contact? And you are the desk sergeant on second shift here at this Jefferson Park District. Can I get you to ID yourself? H-A-U-G-H-E-Y 2. Is that 498 or 496? 498. Thank you, Sergeant. Took a while, but thank you. See that? See what I mean? It's literally like pulling teeth. I just asked him to ID himself, which is underneath his own policies and directives, number 37, right? 37 is what that ID. So they all ran and hid for some reason. I did not want to do anything but talk, and all of them are gone except for Sergeant Haggerty. Officer, you're never going to believe it. Officer, you're never going to believe it. They're never going to believe what I'm about to tell you. I got to run. Can I have a moment of your time, officer? Officer, would you like to talk? How about over a cup of coffee?
Donuts?
So there you go. There you have it. We are here watching the men and women show up for work, file in. They are public servants, yet they do not think they are beholden to the public. How are you a public servant yet not beholden to the public? How are you a public servant yet above reproach? How are you a public servant, above approach? I'm sorry. They're supposed to be beyond reproach. I apologize for that. But if you're a public servant, how do you have an ego? How do you have an ego being a public servant? Now, this is what I want to show. I didn't get a chance to show it on my tape, but I'll show it on... I showed it on yours. I didn't get a chance to show it on mine, but I want to show you something very, very important, people. This is why it's important that police officers do not evade parking laws. Because right here, we have a private citizen's vehicle, and they have put a seizure notice on there. That is a seizure notice. They're seizing this vehicle for whatever reason. And it's a brand new vehicle, and not new, but it's definitely somebody's property. They want it. They don't not want it. So they're seizing it. This vehicle is subject to seizure for the purpose of impoundment pursuant to Section 214-132 of the Municipal Code of Chicago. Removal or relocation of this vehicle by any persons other than the City of Chicago or its authorized agents is all unlawful and subjects the violator and or the vehicle owner to a fine of $1,000 to $2,000. For more information obtaining the release of this vehicle, call 311. So now they have an order to impound this car, yet right across the streets, they themselves are parked illegally. So they're impounding somebody's property. We have an inalienable right to property. An inalienable right means it's not even a constitutional right. You have it by being born. You don't have to be a United States citizen. The fact that you are born, that you are a human being, means you have this right, inalienable. You cannot be alienated from it. So there you have it. Somebody's property is about to be repossessed or is subject to seizure. In fact, you cannot move it, it says, unless you're part of the Chicago Police Department, so it's already been seized. But here we have license plate M101000. That stands for MP, stands for Municipal Police in Illinois. And they are parked, amazingly, in a tow zone. Right there, tow zone. Anything from this way forward is illegally parked. That car is parked. This car is parked legally, and it is also a police vehicle. But see how they park illegally, yet they are repossessing somebody else's car for parking illegally. The irony in that, the irony to be a public official, a public servant, the irony of having an ego and taking a job which your description is a servant. You serve. Your job is to serve and protect, not lie and deflect. Start being a little bit more transparent, because the people are watching.